artificial intelligence is actually reshaping academic medicine in multiple facets. This is true in the research realm, this is true in clinical practice, and this is true in education. We have to catch up with where we are. The technology is already moving faster than we can keep up with it. So, for example, we know that, for example, our patients are already using it, and they're coming to us presenting their complaints in a much different way. They've done the searches already. So we need to know how to respond, how to educate, and how to take their concerns, which are still there, but channel through an AI engine in terms of how we respond and validate their concerns. Also, it does impact clinical reasoning. We have to make sure that you're developing clinical reasoning skills so that I can sort of understand whether the search engine is actually giving me valid and safe information to convey to patients, or how I'm to practice. So we need to actually still depend on clinical experience first and foremost, so that we can then figure out how to use AI in a way that augments the approach and makes things more efficient and maybe even safer for patients. The other way too is not just in terms of what we teach students. There are national competencies being written now for AI for medical students coming from the Association of American Medical Colleges, which we will be using as a framework to develop our curriculum. And as part of that, it will guide us in terms of where we're going to go next. Currently, there are pilots right now in progress in our case-based learning sessions, where the students are using some AI search engines in terms of approaching certain clinical problems and clinical cases. And we already have an elective in fourth year that is just beginning in terms of how to use the technology to promote health equity. So the future's already here, and we're racing to keep up and surpass it and catch up.
So the Evolve curriculum provides us with an opportunity to really integrate some of these issues in AI and medicine directly into our curriculum. And I think we're going to do this in a couple of different ways. First, part of my role in the curriculum is to redevelop our evidence-based medicine thread to make it much more integrated. And we believe that AI is going to be a core part of evidence-based medicine in the future in a lot of different ways, some of which are going to be really positive out of the gate, and some of which are going to require our medical students, as many years into the future, to make decisions about what role AI plays in mediating what is evidence, how evidence is used in the clinic, and also how scientific studies and different kinds of evidence are integrated into something that becomes part of clinical practice. So one way that we're going to do this, I'm designing an elective as part of my scholarly activities electives that our students are eligible to take in years 3 and 4. That's going to focus on exactly these issues. That is, what is going on with AI, how it's changing clinicians' approach to using evidence in the clinic, how patients are going to be referring to generative AI technologies as evidence-bearing technologies, and also how this is going to impact equity within our health system, and also how that's going to then change our health system more broadly. So I think that by integrating these issues directly into the curriculum, it'll give our students an opportunity to really think about it. I think we're also trying to find ways to integrate AI as part of the Evolve curriculum, integrate AI directly into our classroom experiences in ways that improve students' learning opportunities, and we're trying to be very mindful and about how it's used and when we're allowing AI to be integrated into our learning experiences. So I think it's really going to enhance students' ability to be those systems leaders that we really are going to need, especially in the Inland Empire and in Southern California, where the coastal areas of California definitely have much more of a voice in terms of how AI is going to be integrated. And I think having our students leave our curriculum, our Evolve curriculum, with a deep understanding of what these issues are and how they're going to impact their ability to provide care will allow them to have a greater voice in how health systems integrate these technologies.